Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here, although I am a little nervous. As Doug said, I have been involved with BFI for a good while. I want to start out to tell you that I came to meetings like this, and they'd get up and they'd give their report. I thought BFI and the bonds, they'd talk about the bonds and issues and stuff. I thought it was for preachers, church staff members. This was a way for them to help their retirement. So I came a couple of years and I thought, well, that's for those folks. I'm not one of those, so I just, go to the bathroom or whatever. Then I finally kind of listened better and thought, hold it, this is for people like me. So I went out to their booth and I said, I want to find out about this. Well, I think of the parable of the boss that left the servants with the money, and you're supposed to invest it and do something with it, and one just kind of buried his. Well, I figured out I was the one burying the money. I had a little money in a savings account, but if any of you, especially back when, what did I get? About 1% interest on that money. That was God's money, and I just buried it because I wasn't making anything. And so I said, what have you got? And folks, you don't have to have $20,000. If you got $1,000, other people put their $1,000 with it, and some church can minister with that money that you will use. That's God's money, and you're just giving it back and letting Him use it. And they use it, helps them, and you know what? You make some interest off of it to use it, to go on mission trips, to help other people in your church that need some of our youth when they go on trips. I try to make sure that there's some funds sent for that. So the bonds are a real good thing, and I found that, one bond will come due, and Sheila called me and says, we've got another one do you want to roll it over? And I'll say, yeah, Sheila, just roll it right back on over. There's no use. I don't need that money right now. Let's use it for God. And then one of the other things, after I had the bonds for a while, good Lord, I kept hearing about that you could get a will done. Well, I didn't have a will. I have 2 children. I'm single and everything. And I thought, if something happens to me, I'd like to know all this is taken care of, that my kids don't have to worry about what kind of paperwork they got to do, what did mom want done, and everything else. And by having they don't make you do this, but you can, through doing the will through the Baptist Foundation, which is free, by the way, you can have some of your funds go to current use, for missions or programs that we have in the Southern Baptist Convention, and you can have it to bless your own family as you need. And so that's been a real blessing for me to know that I've got a 3-ring binder that they prepared for me, all witness signed, notarized, that's taken care of. My kids don't have to worry about a thing. BFI will even be the executor for it. My kids will not have to worry about what to do when I'm gone. They'll know what I wanted done with some of that funds that God gave me. And then the other thing that you probably don't know in terms of investing with them, I had an IRA. Well, that's good, but I just had it, with a bank or something. And after I retired, I thought, well, what do I need to do about this? Do you know that you can set up an IRA through the Baptist Foundation? And I transferred my money to that IRA. And when I have programs that I want, like the Baptist Children's Home and others, mission projects and everything, I just let them know, and they send them some money right from my IRA. I don't have to even deal with that. You can't believe the blessings until you do it. And it takes such a burden off of you of worrying about whether this is going to get done or whether, I need to make these calls or who I'm going to contact. It's you just call, you get Sheila, you get Doug, you get Ken, and they'll take care of things. So I urge you to go out there and talk to them immediately, because if anything, that's one of the things I look at is I should have did this years ago. I waited close to retirement to realize I needed to do some of this. I should have, back when I was a young person first working, as I'd save up a little bit, found out about these kind of programs and utilized it, because it's such a, as I say, you can't believe how much blessings it's been to my family and us. I've got 2 children, and they've both had some health issues in the last few years. But you know, with the money, because the bonds are a loan, you don't give it. It's still your money. It's in your name. So if I need to help my kids because of their health issues, there's money there that I can do that with too. So anyway, I just urge you, take advantage of this program. You cannot believe how much you'll enjoy it and feel blessed by it, that you've been able to do God's work with God's money that he loans you.